Morning guys, so welcome back to this week's coffee walk. So we start up at the body shop. So as you'll see, we've had a complete new front of house done. So all new signage, all new custom signage, so you see what it is. We've got a new roller door, just to kind of make us more up to date and more present. And we'll take you through to reception. As many of you have seen, that we've also had a better reception built, just to make a better customer journey when you're here on site. So follow me through and we'll take a look. So as you come into reception through the main door, instantly you'll see that all these new desks are much lower. You'll see Ross this morning, he's our new body shop manager. So any of your cosmetic inquiries that are needed to do with a Figaro, please drop Ross an email on bodyshop@thefigaroshop.co.uk. So as you'll see, it's a much more friendly environment to be in compared to how it used to be. We've also got some custom colours, some photos that we've done, some of our parts up here, so it just helps us talk to you guys on what we can do for you and how we can help. It also gives you a window that you can see through and see what the guys are doing and working on in the body shop. Let's go and take a look inside and we'll see what we got. So this week in the body shop, you would have seen this pale aqua in our panel shop. So this can now come round to the front of house and it's just going to start going through preparation to be painted. We've then got this lapis grey here to the right hand side. So last week you would have seen that having a new engine put in the mechanical side of stuff and going through the complete mechanical overhaul. It's now come up here to be stripped down and get ready for its repaint and obviously the welding work that needs doing. Elliot, our painter, is just working on, we call it an everyday car crash related incident. So we also do a little bit of that here, but he's doing that. Follow me through and we'll see what Carl's doing. So if we come in one of our ovens here, you'll come in here. We've got a Nissan Figaro in here, which is having a complete repaint done. And where we do this is, we do this in two stages. So we do the white part of the roof first. And you'll also see the mirror caps are being done. So this is all bagged up. Once this has gone off, so currently this is around about 38, 39 degrees in here from where it's come off bake. This then gets unbagged once it's dry, comes back out. We remask everything back up so that we can do the actual body. And then it comes back in to be painted with a fresh emerald green paintwork for you. Let's go and take a look in the panel shop. So this week as we come through, we've got a Figaro that came in for some MOT work to the sills. So this was in quite a sorry state. So this has had replacement sills on both sides and Daz has got that one finished. We've then got the one that you see John working on last week of replacing the sills and the arches. So he's now just going through the filler work on there, making sure all those imperfections across the body ready for its repaint are done and up to scratch. And then it'll be coming through to the front of house, ready to be painted. Let's go and take a look down the workshop and see where they are. Down in the workshop yard, we'll take you through and just see what the team are doing. So we've got Mateus back in from his holiday. So he's here working on an everyday service item. We've then got John on the middle ramp here. So he's working on, looks like a head gasket. Is that right, John? Engine. So this one's having a complete replacement engine. And you'll see actually here is one of our new engines ready prepped, all covered up, ready to go in. Let's go and have a look at one of the other buildings here. So down in our secondary workshop base, we have, as you'd have seen last week, we have Anthony and Lauren that work for the body shop, and then Gareth who works for the workshop in the middle. So in here, Lauren's back from a holiday last week. So Lauren's come in here, and I believe you're doing some speakers and a load of little bits on this car?
Yeah, subwoofer and some C-filler speakers being fitted in as well.
Awesome. Lauren, you'll probably be aware if you've been here for our evaluation, she also then completes all of those cosmetically for us. So you may recognise her voice because you don't tend to see her too much, only her voiceover. As we go through into the actual workshop side, so Gareth's in here today. He's actually doing a complete wax oil on a Copen. So many people within the Figaro community also like Copen. So they're very, very similar, but a little bit more modern. And then if we go through here and we go into Anthony's bay, Anthony's actually working on Project PAL. So you'll start to see some improvements going on this. Morning, Ant.
Morning.
So Ant's working on Project PAL, so you'll see that the doors are going back on and all the glass is being fitted back up. and you'll start to see big changes in this over the next couple of weeks, and we'll give you some more updates. So this week in the parts department, if you want to come on in, Shreyas, as of last week, as you know, we mentioned Black Friday that's looming upon us. It's our biggest sale of the year. So again, just look out for when the discount code appears for that. But you'll see we're really starting to up our stock levels so that we can get those parcels out as quickly as we can from Black Friday. So in the distance, you'll see the mountain of shock absorbers that we've now got in stock ready for it. Loads of the car covers. We've just taken stock from our manufacturing process. Loads of the upgraded radiators. So here's one just so you can see it. So they're all now in stock. We've got reconditioned radiators, so the original size. We've got just over 20 of our fiberglass rear frames coming in, so 5 have already been delivered. We've also got lots and lots of the remanufactured parking sticks. So if you want to come and have a look, Shreyas, we've got a mountain of those that have now come through. We've got loads of hoses, loads of touch-ups. Anything you can imagine, we're just really trying to up our level so that we can make sure we can supply those as quickly as possible. So let's go and take a look in our compound at the front of parts, and we'll have a look what we've got there. So our used car compound, we're using a little bit more of storage at the moment just because the used cars that we've got coming up ready for Black Friday are all going through preparation. But we have got some examples in here that you can see. So this lovely topaz mist here, we're just waiting for our custom wheel centres to arrive, and then we'll be arranging for this to be delivered back to the customer. So this is one of our bespoke builds. It was made to order, so this is where the customer had their own criteria of options that they wanted it, and we've made that for them. We've got a power in the background which we're also using for developing some of our parts that we're using. We've got one of our courtesy cars in here ready at the moment, so again, everybody that comes to site, we have 3 courtesy cars that are available, so if we need to kind of put you into a car while we're doing some work, if it's your main car, we can look after you with that. And then something quite exciting, some people may know about it, some people may not. So the car under the cover is a Nissan B1, so they're really, really low numbers as they're older than a Figaro. And this one's having a new roof put on it, but it will be coming up for sale soon. So just keeping it under wraps for the time being until we've got the roof on it. If anyone's interested or anyone's got any questions from the coffee walks, then drop me an email directly, which is christian@thefigaroshop.co.uk, and we'll see you next week, guys.